What a beautiful ride. Woohoo! Drink that in, eh? Magical. Off we go on the back roads. Loving it. Have you ever wondered what you might do if you got yourself a GN125 copy by Haojue, Chinese brand, partner brand for Suzuki? Well, what you'd do is you'd buy yourself cheap replacement parts / upgrade parts, make it look awesome, and get yourself out on a camping trip with a few friends. So since you're some sort of mug sitting at home without a GN125 copy, I'm willing to take you along on my trip here. Now, what you're doing now is just leaving the restaurant where you've had some particularly questionable lunch and driving out of their little courtyard, which for some reason they forced you to park in. The end of that trip will result in a waterless reservoir. At least this part was. Not on the map, we expected this to be water. The plan was to paddleboard out to an island, but instead we got stuck in some mud. And that was awesome, because I thought it's a bit like Ewan McGregor in it, going across the world getting stuck. And then I got stuck again and again. And then after this one, where it's literally being held up without a stand because it's in the mud, then I got a bit more serious.
Got stuck down there.
Nice. Eloquent.
Giving it beans and it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's what being stuck means. But yeah, she's a pretty good looking little bike and does a job. And you know, purrs, sounds smooth as silk. Listen to this. That, my friends, is primo engineering. Anyway, the bike got me there, carried my stuff there, and it allowed me to go camping in a beautiful spot like this. Secluded spot. It wasn't too far from the road, but it felt like it could have been a million miles away. And you could look in every direction. There was barely a sign of civilization and not a single person. So I pretty much found what I was looking for. The people who came is a buddy of mine called Jamie. He's an art teacher. And then those two, that's Michelle and her son, Jason. Good people. Not sure whether we should pick a spot on the grass or not. I think I did in the end. And then ended up with a bunch of crickets making a home under the tent. But anyway, it's crazy hot here. And I managed to get the tent up. And then even found a kite, which was fun. Bit of peachy goodness to get me back feeling less hot and bothered. And a slight breeze led us to try and have a go with a kite. Turns out Jason sucks at flying kites. So we thought we'd ride the bike a little bit, take advantage of the low water level to get across these lake beds. Again, whoa, listen to that smooth, uninterrupted, serene engineering and engine noises. Whoa, beautiful.
Close up on the Ray-Bans.
Close up on the Ray-Bans, budget Ray-Bans. You can still hear it rattling, can't you? Yeah, it's quite fun, you're right. But what would be more fun? Combining the two previous activities. Get your kite, get your bike, smash them together, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, cut my testes, and you're away. This is all anybody ever wanted, this. Anybody who ever wanted anything wanted this. Although it didn't end well. Well, not for the kite anyway. You can see the kite's giving up here. And it ate it. That was the end of the kite. But we were having a great time. And that is motorcycle kite flying. Trying to be some sort of Johnny Knoxville type there. And I think I pulled it off pretty well. But yeah, super happy with my bike. This is the star of the trip. Beautiful thing. Anyway, the day wore on, so it was time to get a fire going and maybe have some food. And just enjoy this spot. It was just a crazy spot. Like, serene and peaceful and quiet. And as the sun went down, there was just a slight breeze persisted, and it was really nice just to sit there and watch the fire and
sunset.
Fire and sunset. And
that's like when I'm on my bike, I pretend I'm on a proper motorcycle.
it is a proper motorcycle, you heathen. And just enjoy the time. And it's a cliche, but you know, put down your phone and throw a rock, or turn over a rock and see what you might find underneath it. You know, that's what we did. We went for a little stroll. And one thing to think about while you're enjoying nature and getting rid of your technology is make sure you film it for a YouTube video, because you can't enjoy a lack of technology without filming it. If you try and not film your YouTube videos, your life is over. What are you doing? You're some sort of imbecile.
Oh yes. Oh, look at that.
Right, let's try it.
Apparently that's a s'more.
Tooth decay.
It's okay. It's not worth the extra effort. You want to just go for a toasted marshmallow. That's the way forward.
Yeah, Americans are wrong on that one. S'mores are bold. I always thought a s'more was just a toasted marshmallow, but apparently you have to bang it in a chocolate biscuit, or in between two biscuits with chocolate, or some nonsense. Anyway, that stopped me being hungry while I slept through the night. And getting up in the morning, if you camp in a nice place, is always one of the highlights. Just it's cool, and like I just took 20 minutes here just to relax and enjoy the seclusion and the quiet. And I slept really badly, so that's why I was pretty happy just to chill. And then, you know, we packed up pretty quickly and got on our way. We took all of our trash with us, plus one thing. You've always got to take one more thing than you brought. That way you might make the place a little bit cleaner as time goes on. On the way home, Jamie's bike ate itself, and that's the story for another time.